Edvard Munch, Part 2. Look at this painting. Here we have the representation of the author, Edvard Munch, and one of his biggest loves, except of art, Tula Larsen. He's dancing with her. Look at the motif of the dance on different figures, especially at this couple. This man is almost divorced his partner. The biggest love of Edvard Munch was the art, the painting, and this is the only one passion that he would want to pursue his whole life. So on one side of the painting we have Tula, young, hoping that the relationship and the commitment in the relationship would be equal from both, and on the other side it's the same character but already burned by this love and by the limit of it. Edvard Munch would depict Tula Larsen a lot. She is a big love. For example, on this painting, her ginger hair are going as a threads from one heart to another. Here I don't have any specific information to tell you about, just look at this painting, it's called The Ashes. Here Tula Larsen, and the character, she is almost closing her ears as in the scream. In the previous part I mentioned that Edvard Munch loved to do self-portraits. We also have a lot of his selfies, because this was the way for him to explore how he looks and explore his body. He also loved to send these selfies as the postcards with little drawings on it to his friends to share that he knows how to use a camera and to just share on how he looks. In one of his last self-portraits, he drew a clock without time, you can see on the left side, to show that the time is running out. Edvard Munch would also be one of the first big artists to use graphic art and prints. This spreaded his art more and made it more available for the people all over the world. His works and landscapes towards the end of his life are becoming more colorful. The darkness, the sickness, the death that followed him in the beginning of his life healed into a bright light that shines even at night. And in the morning it turns out into the beautiful warm sun. Edvard Munch died in 1944 at the age of 80 years old. It was the time when Norway was occupied by a Nazi regime that did not recognize his art. He was constantly scared that his art would get confiscated and destroyed. Luckily, it never happened, and we have his collection in full volume. This is why we can follow his art, his rescue, and find the light in our souls. Write me in comments which painting of Edvard Munch do you like the most and why.